Sesame Street meets with Secretary Blinken to spew racist and imperialist propaganda. All right, guys, I'm here to pick on Sesame Street again, but that's not my fault. It's its own fucking fault. A couple of weeks ago, I did a video where the First Lady, Dr. Biden, went on Sesame Street to talk about inclusion in the military. You know, they met with Rosita, you know, the Mexican-American Muppet, to talk about bias and all this stuff and being an upstander and standing up for people. But in reality, it was just a cover to spew more military propaganda to make the United States military look like this benevolent, unilateral governing power in the world. So this week, I've got another instance of that. This week on Sesame Street, Grover met with Secretary of State Blinken to talk about the global refugee crisis. And I'm going to try to keep this video short, so I'm going to go ahead and roll that for you right now. Prepare yourself. It's cringe like the last one, and even more disturbing as well.
Back and forth and promenade. Wow! Oh! Ta-da!
And that is a square dance.
That looks like fun.
Just a second, Noor and Aziz. I have a call from a friend I would like you to meet.
Hi, Grover. What you doing?
Oh, Secretary Blinken! It has been a while, huh? I was just teaching my new friends Noor and Aziz all these state dances. We're up to Illinois now. Oh, but you are Secretary of State now. You must know all of the dances.
Well, Grover, not quite. As Secretary of State, I'm not in charge of state dances. What I do is represent all of the United States in conversations with other countries. I get to meet people from all over the world and see where they live.
That sounds like fun, like a play date.
Well, sometimes it's fun, and sometimes I meet people who are in a tough situation. Sadly, many people have to leave their homes and countries because it isn't safe for them. They're called refugees. Many refugees are children, and they need opportunities to learn and play, just like you and your friends on Sesame Street have. That's why the United States helps refugee children get an education too.
Oh, that sounds like my friends Noor and Aziz. They are calling me all the way from Bangladesh.
Hello.
Hi.
That is true. We live here in a refugee camp with our family.
We had to leave our home because it was not safe for us there.
I am glad we have made new friends like Grover. Even though we live far apart, we have so much in common.
That is right. We all love to play.
And we all love to learn.
And we all love our friends and our families.
That's great to hear. All children, everywhere, deserve a safe and joyful childhood filled with play and learning.
And do not forget about dancing. Next up is Kentucky clogging.
Thanks, Grover. And nice to meet you, Noor and Aziz.
And nice to meet you too.
See you again.
Bye-bye.
Now, where did I leave my special clogging shoes?
There you go. Why? Why the fuck are members are the ruling elite of the military-industrial complex on a fucking children's television show? It's Sesame Street. Get the fuck out of here with your bullshit pro-military, pro-imperialist propaganda. And here it is again, trying to make the United States look like this benevolent power in the United States. Meeting with these two refugee puppets, which are incredibly racist caricatures, to talk about how the United States takes care of refugees. Who the fuck do you think causes these refugee crises around the world? Could 20 years of war in the Middle East have anything to do with the amount of fucking refugees pouring into Europe and trying to get in the United States? This shit's insane. This is what's being pushed on your children. It's not real. The United States military and its allies around the world that collude together in imperialism and colonialism are responsible for the overwhelming majority of refugees around the world. If it ain't from their wars and their bullshit, it's from their fucking coups and their CIA fuckery that they do. And if it ain't from that, it's from American corporations and Western corporations going in and completely ravaging the country for its oil and minerals and things like sugar and spices. That's why these two little puppets are broadcasting to Grover from a fucking refugee camp. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm getting a little heated with this one. This one's worse than the last one. Secretary Blinken, for fuck's sake. Is this who we are? It is. This is the plastic, Hollywood, highly produced face of the empire that the military-industrial complex and the corporations show you, an American citizen, show Western citizens of the world. Benevolent, kind, graceful. America's a beacon of hope where anyone can come. We take care of people. This is the face they show you. But what's the face they show the rest of the world? War paint and blood smeared. The face of a fucking demon that bombs hospitals, that destabilizes regions so that corporations can exploit the people there. But that's not the face they're going to show our kids, obviously. It's going to be Secretary Blinken meeting with good old Grover to tell people how great America is and how it takes care of children all around the world. You know, 20 years in Afghanistan, or 20 years of war in the Middle East, I wonder how many children were directly murdered by U.S. bombs. All the, fucking around with foreign governments and destabilizations and setting up coups. I wonder, how many more children were killed or left orphans by American bombs and weaponry that was sold to rebel groups and things like that. I wonder how many millions more were displaced from their homes like these two little puppets here. Yeah, you're really looking out for people, aren't you, Secretary Blinken? Fucking war criminal. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for you. Ranting here. I mostly just wanted to show you the video. Drop a comment, let me know what you think about it. I don't have anything else to say about it. This one pissed me off. It's even worse than the last one I showed you. And I'm sorry to do a redundant thing and do a Sesame Street again, but this is what it is, man. The propaganda's everywhere. It's going to get into your children's minds, and you have a duty as parents and as community members to help unwire, help red pill every person you can. Help them see things through the lens of truth, and that's what we're trying to do here. So, but as always, guys, thank you for watching. It's great hanging out with you. Nice having a chat with you, and I'll speak with you again soon. Bye.
Yes, I know.